Since those mannequins were kind enough to give us the next key, we don't have to go pursue another puzzle. And yeah, I'm quite sure now that your fingers are curling one by one as we unlock these tapes. Next up is Undiscovered. A cursed tomb of kings lies hidden deep in the ancient jungle. Explore the tomb, learn its secrets, and find what lies undiscovered. I have to say, the thought of freedom is exciting, but I also wonder what it's going to entail. I mean, surely in a situation like this, they'd never let us just leave. Yeah, but then again, maybe the knowledge that we are probably one of those things on the table, that'll be enough to make this bittersweet. A projector pointed at a screen. We can select our character. There we go. United States of America, Department of Mysteries. That sounds like my kind of job. Status, classified, top secret. The following footage was recovered from a handheld film camera unearthed August 27th, 1956, near Smorl Village in northern Redacted. The camera's estimated to have been buried for at least a decade, though the film itself was still intact. Expeditions to find the locations depicted on the film has so far been fruitless. Several search teams have even failed to return it. I can't read that. The following footage is the recovered contents of that camera. Alright, is it on? Are you recording? Oh, now I have the option to advance dialogue. Yep, we're good. This is... I don't think this existed in 1946, but okay. Okay, good. Hello there. My name is Dr. Janet Williams, and I'm an archaeologist as well as a professor of ancient cultures. I'm here today at a newly discovered archaeological site somewhere in the jungles of South America. To my knowledge, I'm the first person to set foot on this location since the indigenous people who built this roughly 1,000 years ago. Since this site is completely untouched, I've brought along a video camera to document its entire exploration. And given that this is 1946, presumably they also discovered the reel containing the audio? To this end, I have brought along my ever-trusty and faithful assistant, not to mention husband, Marty, to film my every step as my personal camera crew. I'm just as excited to be here as you are, Janet. And may I say, you look great on camera. Yeah, well, with the introductions out of the way, let the discovery begin. Hello? Oh, that is so weird. Okay, that is a little bit nauseating, but also kind of cool. Okay, so, in case you can't tell, I'm using WASD to control her right now, but we're still seeing from the perspective of the cameraman. Okay, well, here's our little base camp. Can I go and read any of what's around here? Doesn't seem so. Huh, it's like the retro version of the wild thornberries or something. Okay, we can sort of rotate by holding right click, but it's not a very good rotate. And we cannot sprint. This is so weird. Incredible. These ruins are positively ancient. Imagine the kinds of things that may lie undiscovered here. And the money we'll be making after publishing our findings on them. Now we're talking. Whoa, what a view. This is why I wanted to bring a camera along to capture it. Words alone wouldn't do it justice. Now, even though this is being portrayed a little bit jankily, And that's a word I'm inventing, Jenkily. It's really cool and ambitious, the idea of doing like 1940s found footage. Look, there's a note over there, thus confirming we are in fact not the first to discover this. But aren't we the first people here since this place was built? As far as I'm aware, yes. Who could have left it here then? Hang on. Yeah, so the natives are not friendly. These look like the kinds of structures you'd find in, like, South America. In our conquest in the name of the Empire of Spain, my unit has occupied a nearby village in search of gold and glory. Wow, this held up remarkably well, given that it's just sitting there in the open. The villagers told us of a nearby ancient tomb that sounds ripe for plundering. They also mentioned that the tomb is cursed and is forbidden for anyone to enter. Ridiculous. The superstitions of the locals never fail to amuse. We shall enter the tomb as soon as we can. Simply incredible. This site was originally discovered by Spanish conquistadors. We haven't heard of this before? Surely this would have been written about in the history books. No idea, but we must investigate further. Maybe we'll find the answers we seek. Okay. Well, this can go nothing but well. Ah, this is such a cool style and premise. Even if it is going to make me lose my lunch if we keep walking up the stairs this way. Now, they said that, like, they haven't been able to locate the places from this. Where was this tape actually found? These torches are all lit, suggesting that it's cared for even now? Is that a skeleton? Wow, this place is incredible. Oh, and good use of the medium, making it so that occasionally the camera can become detached from our player character. Indeed, this is the most intact site I've ever seen. Let's see what mysteries it holds. Oh, you are so lucky these torches are here for this film to actually be exposing. The skeleton is absolutely massive. It looks like a gorilla skeleton or something. It's over here. We have entered the tomb, and have thus far seen no sign of any curse. We are protected by God himself. No curses, imaginary or otherwise, could ever do us harm. Regrettably, we've yet to find any of the gold we were promised by the captain, but he assures us that it must have been hidden further into the tomb. Oh, that is so weird when we turn to face ourselves like that. Can we turn this camera a little bit, please, Marty? These statues are so realistic. Excellent craftsmanship. Are you sure they're statues? Well, they certainly had plenty of reference material. Yeah, this place is full of old skeletons. I wonder what kind of people were buried here. Kings and wise men, most likely. Most normal folk don't get graves this big. So we've got curses, we've got giant skeletons. Now I need to know what's further in. Oh, this goes deeply into the earth. This looks like... That's one big skeleton. Were ancient people really that big? So you immediately go to that after moments ago you assumed them to be sculptures. It looks like it's made of stone. Another one of those statues. Darn. I was hoping we had discovered the land of giants. Oh, there's time yet. But still, if you're noting that it looks like it's made of stone, what's the deal with these all strewn about? We've still not found an ounce of gold in this ghastly place. As we begin to raise our concerns to the captain, we heard sounds coming from behind a wall. We inspected a couple of conspicuous torches, and behold, there was a hidden passage behind it. One of the villagers must have heard of our coming and moved all the gold even deeper underground. We will find this savage and show him how we deal with those who stand in the way of the Empire. Looks like the tomb goes even deeper than we thought. I don't see any secret passages here, though. Well, it wouldn't be very secret if it were obvious, would it? Let's keep looking around. Maybe we can find these conspicuous torches. Well, the conspicuous thing in my mind is the fact that they're still burning. Can't interact with any of these. Is there anything over here? Wait, what do you think? Would a sword make a good souvenir? I don't know. Wouldn't that count as grave robbing? Only a little bit. Just leave it. Besides, we're the only living things in here. It's not like we're going to be attacked by monsters or something. Why'd you have to say that? Anything of note over here? Just more of these statues. Now, I'm noting that we have the regular graves to the left and right of them, and these things stand over a slab. Maybe they're seen as like guardians? These tools must have been left behind by the previous occupants. Let's take them. They might turn out to be useful. Press Q to equip or unequip the torch. Press R with the torch equipped to light objects in front of you. Press escape to check or remap controls. Wait, Q to take you out. And by pressing R, we can light objects. Oh no, are we going to be left in the dark at some point? Also, doesn't this count as grave robbing? Marty, you're clipping into the wall a little bit. Careful. These torches look pretty conspicuous to me. I agree. What do you say we light them and see what happens? Sure. As soon as we find something to light them with. I don't know. I was thinking, you know, if a torch is conspicuous, it would probably be activated by pulling it like a lever. Do not turn your back to that giant, gaping maw of darkness. Amazing. A secret passage into a cave system. It looks man-made. I wonder what they would have used for this tunnel. I wonder what they would have used this tunnel for. It sure is dark. Yeah, but don't be afraid. More discoveries await. We may run into a rat or two, but I trust we can hold our own against the likes of them. If you say so. I really do not like this. This reminds me of a dream I had once. I walked down an endless tunnel alone for what felt like hours. It was horrible. Did you ever get to the end? Oh no. I was eventually killed by some unseen presence in the darkness. Then I woke up. Lovely. It looks like I can see the end of another torch over here, yes. A dead end? That doesn't make any sense. But check out the wall. Doesn't look too sturdy. Yeah, you can see the gap in those polygons. This may be a job for my trusty pickaxe. Stand back, honey. Let's see what this thing can do. Press R with the torch unequipped to swing the pickaxe. Okay, well, let's light this first. There we are. Bit in the wrong direction, but you got the spirit. Well, that was easy. Oh, and another note. And something burning at the far end of what looks to be an extremely large chamber. We've discovered that the tomb connects to a natural cave. It goes on much wider and deeper than we had imagined, so Sanchez was ordered to map out our surroundings as we go. We've still not caught sight of the thief we're after, but we have heard more sounds in the cave. Sometimes they're like growls or groans, others like the voice of a man, indistinguishable in the echo of the cave. Sometimes, though, they come as a whisper, not to the ear, but seemingly in the mind. I've begun to dislike this place, and may soon tell the captain that we should head back. Oh my god. I don't like how you stand up on your own like that. Oh, it's like we're moving through some kind of ritual site. Oh, they're just statues, thank goodness. Did you think they were real skeletons? No. It's just not something you want to see in the dark. This must have been the storage closet for statues. You're not seeing the very obvious red carpet effect here? I wonder why they made so many skeletons, though. I wonder when we can turn around and leave. Oh, it reminds me of the Terracotta Army. This is nuts. I kind of wonder what I would do in this situation. I mean, it's terrifying, but then again, the curiosity alone. Is there something there? Hang on, let's may kill the mood a bit, but we should be lighting as many of these as we can. What the devil is that? It looks like another one of those statues. Is it wearing armor? I don't think we should go near it. Oh my god! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, run, run, go, 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 move, move, move. It was walking! A skeleton in a suit of armor walking. You don't have anything to say about that? Hang on, put this away, put it away, put it away, put it away. I have no idea if it's still following us. Go. Oh, no, no, no. Why are we not leaving? No, 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 no. Well, that was a bust. Forget that. Occupado. Oh, please let me turn the camera around. Wait, I can't. Please, please, please let me turn the camera around. Thank you. Do I have to make my way? No, I can hear you, I can hear you, I can hear you. It's another one of the conquistadors. Or what's left of them, anyway. I moved and it went away. Sanchez went crazy and attacked his own comrades, ranting something about the new god. We were forced to put him down. Unfortunately, his map was destroyed in the mayhem. We've begun the search for the way back to the surface, but some of us fear we may not make it. This must be Sanchez. That answers that question. How bizarre. The new god? The dark must have gotten to him. This is some next level must have been the wind. There's literally animated skeletons chasing us in the dark, and you're just shrugging all this off? You're like not even acknowledging their existence. Come on now. Come on, no, 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 I put that away. This one looks like it leads somewhere. Oh no. What kind of place is this? It's ridiculous. Perhaps they're traps to deter thieves? Hey, the bottom of that pillar doesn't look too stable. I bet you could destroy it with your pickaxe. We are the worst archaeologists. Ah, yes, I believe you're right. Let's find out, shall we? Oh, it is so stiff. Here we are. This is not the proper way to preserve a historical site. There we go. If anything, it's destructive. Also, we have this self-awareness of grass. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. But I really wish Marty would make it a little bit easier to see where we're going. I can't see a thing. Come on, Marty. Marty, it's your poor camera work, which for some reason we've decided to wire the lens of this into my eye sockets. It's gonna get us killed. Well, we may have made it farther than the conquistadors. In our search for a way out, we decided to venture deeper into the cave to see if there may be another path to the surface. The walls have changed from cold stone to a stinking, slimy, flesh-like material. What kind of cave is this? Some fear that we've descended into hell itself. We've become separated in the darkness. At first I could hear my comrades calling out, but the walls have drowned out any sound, and I'm now totally alone. I think sometimes about Sanchez raving about the new god, and wonder if there was some truth in his madness. Poor chap. Sounds like all the marauding conquistadors lost their minds wandering blindly down here. But what did he mean by flesh-like material? No idea. What the? Maybe this. Maybe perhaps this. I guess that's what he meant. What kind of place is this? An esophagus, it looks like. Oh no. Somehow the fact that it widens up is even worse. You are absolutely fearless, you guys. Oh, look, yeah, no, they just posted this note up here for 500 years on this flesh pillar. Cool. I feel that I'll meet my doom down here alone in the dark, with my comrades surely lost beyond all hope. I cannot stop thinking about the new god. Or rather, it cannot stop thinking about me. I feel a presence peering in through the cracks of my mind. This is either the work of the one true god, or the devil himself. We shall see which greets me as I wander these halls. Oh, this is so disorienting. Okay, around. Go. Oh, they're all still down here. Excellent camera work, Morty. Sorry, Morty. Whatever. Who needs a Steadicam, right? Who needs anything? I've seen it. Glorious is the new god. I wish to never leave its side. I shall protect it from any that seek to disturb its halls in its slumber. Praise be to him. Oh my god. It's greeting us. these halls almost like a pilgrimage. A pilgrimage to be consumed by it. Well, this must be the new god we've heard so much about. Is the part of your brain that registers awe and surprise simply disconnected from your brainstem? What do we do now? It looks like we're trapped in here. Well, nobody made us jump down. I can't stand being under its gaze. I've got to do something about it. Like what? All you have is a torch. And a pickaxe. Here they come to guard their gun! I guess that wasn't right? I mean, you're burning now. What more can I do? You two are still here. Do I have to dodge around you? Go, 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 go. Right, once again, no sprint. Keep going, keep going. Apparently attacking Marty is not part of the question. Everyone knows the cameraman can never die. Wait, do you hear something? Huh? Janet, no! First time you're registering shock. Get out of here while you can. No, not without you. It's too late for me. Go. No! Alright, run. Oh, we're holding a torch now. Now it's first person. Again, I get... No. No, it's so hard to see. Go, 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 go. I can hardly see anything. How large was the party that came down here? This way, around. I have no idea how any of this is going to look on recording. The walls have changed back to normal here. Maybe that means I'm close to a way out. I can't believe Janet will be lost in there. But the loss will not be in vain. Once I escape, I'll publish our findings and make sure the world knows what happened here. How I discovered a god. World leaders will lust for its power, and only I know where to find it. I'll make a fortune selling to the highest bidder. I just need to escape first. Yeah, well, you've certainly adopted the mindset of the conquistadors. It's all yours. Well, so much for everything going back to normal. God of the Eye. What did setting it on fire actually do? Where do we go? It's so dark, it's so dark, it's so dark! Hey, bud. Perhaps... Oh, no. Perhaps that's those skeletons, those stone skeletons' original state. It's so hard to see. Well, a change of scenery is always nice. Is that a way out? I'm almost out of this hellish place. Just a little further. Too good to be true, for sure. What? No, no, no! It's so dark in here. The air is so heavy. So warm. So beautiful. Praise the new god. Undiscovered. Crafted with love by Torpal Duck for Dread-X Collection 2. Thanks for playing. That was really cool and ambitious. I mean, sometimes it was a little wonky with the actual presentation. I mean, why couldn't we run? Why does this couple seemingly not react to anything? And also, once again, excellent camera work, managing to hold perfectly on your subject while both of you are falling into a dark pit, and not even dropping your torches while you're at it. Maybe I'm biased, maybe I just really like themes of discovery and archaeology. But we are once again back in the mansion, and we get the achievement.
Question any of it?
Wait.
Was any of the stuff I told you true? Or was it all part of the process, Did we really never test this before? Would I go through all the trouble of dragging one subject out of the jaws of oblivion to test the theory in this place? Or is it just part of the reconditioning? Am I just feeding you a narrative to help you recontextualize your existence? Is that what cures the cognitovirus? Hey, listen, you'll never really know. As far as you know, it's all true. Or it's all lies. Or it can be both. Just because something is a lie doesn't make it not true. All that matters is what you know, the conclusions you come to. That's reality. At least that's as real as anything is ever gonna get.
To be honest, I agree with the sentiment. I mean, you told us this, but we have no reason to ever believe you. All we can do is push forward because, in the end, it really matters very little. 2 left, which means we've 2 more puzzles still to solve. And we've got to be on the lookout for a missing leg. But there must be something else as well then, right? Oh, right, there was this one out here. I'll be honest, I had forgotten all about it. And presumably, we've got to connect these pipes so that the blood can flow into that basin. Seems easy enough. There we are. And there we are. Oh, this is one of the easier ones. I can't believe I didn't take a closer look earlier. And which means that in order to get out of here, all we have to do is complete 2 more games and find our fugitive limb. Now, between the 2 of these, I think we go for this one in the corner. The toy shop. What do you do when you can't trust what you see, hear, or touch? Do you take fate into your own hands? Or play on as someone else's toy? This seems weirdly appropriate given the philosophical musings we just heard over the loudspeaker. Well. Who are you? Both of you, that is. Well, let's get started. Oh, it's first person. But what's happening to our view? Oh, this is so weird. We're in... You have a headache. What is this place? A little explanation would be nice, thank you very much. To Joshua. Upon hearing recent news of the Redacted, I've decided to end my own life rather than go through this hell. If you're reading this, then know that I've gone to jump. I don't want to live in a world like this. One I don't even know is real. I'm sorry. I don't even know if you'll be able to read and understand this yourself. See you on the other side. I hope. What? I don't understand what this place is or what I'm doing here. Candy. Okay, what do we do with candy? Is it health? Attention employees. As you know, work doesn't really matter anymore. While I appreciate your loyalty and desire to continue your jobs, I'm not sure it's in your best interest to keep coming back. I know some of you are coming because you have nothing left, and that's okay, but know that the Redacted is coming to set up Redacted here, and once that happens, we're under their directions. Thank you, Bradley Vox. It looks like there's a similar, cell or sleeping area immediately adjacent to ours. Oh, this is so weird. And what do they mean by nothing left outside? Up or down? Suppose the choice has been made for us. And what is happening to our vision? Who are you? Who are you? Wild Bill. Huh. I didn't know there was anyone upstairs. You must be a new toy. I saw it. It said test subject at first. Anyways, welcome to the castle. Your new personal hell. Can't wait for you to stop showing up out of nowhere. We're toys? Okay, so that's all we've got from you. Wait, what's outside? I can't tell what it's like out there. I feel like there's a weird blur, I'm almost dizzied by turning the camera here. Danny, I know things have been weird recently, but you haven't been acting like yourself. Is everything okay? It's like sometimes you can't even see me. Or see how horrible the world is becoming. Please just talk to me. Justina. Weird, so... Wait. That looks like a normal-sized room. Is this some kind of, dollhouse? And down here, we can't see in color at all. Oh, it's very, very dark. No way. No way. Well, we're in like a dollhouse. But this looks like a very old structure. This thing's architecture straight out of 1600. But as soon as we step inside, oh, that is nuts. It's like the graphical style is changing in several ways as we move between areas. Sometimes it's almost cel-shaded, sometimes it's more realistic like this. Moves between black and white. I am extremely curious to say the least. It's like we're toys, but we're living almost like homeless inside this toy box. Do not trust the rejected. Kill all rejected on sight. Is that for us or by us? Who are you? Krung. We've had issues with some rejected attacks up here. On good conscience, I can't let you through. So that's that? You definitely don't look like a toy, you look like a person. But there's like a whole society in here. The 100 Rads Bar? Clement. Hey, you? You got any... And drugs is immediately replaced with candy. If you find me 5 hits, I'll tell you something special, man. Well, if we accept at face value that we are toys, maybe the problem with us, the defect with us, is that we weren't child appropriate enough. The brand new RD-300 series is here. Military, medical, aeronautics. This is like a really dark Toy Story. To all. No matter how many we've been killing, the rejected seem to keep finding some way back. We recommend no one goes to the 2nd floor or higher unless you have some sort of death wish. Beavis. I say this is like a darker Toy Story, but it's really just exactly Small Soldiers. Bradley, you see, we all just look like people. But maybe that's some of our visualization changes at play? You know, I used to run this place. I was the big shot. CEO of the King of the Castle. But now, these days, I can barely even remember a time before they came. I bet you're one of those toy soldiers they use to keep us down. You don't even know what happened, do you? Just stay away from me, freak. This feels like one of those bad dreams, the kind of thing that has a whole logic to it, but you're forced to sort of either intuitively know or learn as you go, despite being talked to as if you already know. Things change anytime we take a step outside. The floors above, swarmed by these so-called rejected. This is so weird. Oh, didn't see you. I'm trying to see if I can spot my family over there. I really want to go see them, but it's too dangerous to travel. The rejected would tear me apart down on the ground. I hope they're still okay. So the floor, the space between these sections, it's like a no man's land. What is this? Shame what happened to Fidget. We were able to keep him hidden for so many years. But one day, one of those rejected got up here and started attacking, so Fidget came running out to protect us. But that shopkeeper was out and about, saw Fidget and grabbed him right up. Made an example out of him the next day. Shopkeeper? Maybe a full-sized real person that watches over us? Somebody like that would have become a god in a place like this. Can we have a look over here? An elevator, but it's not here. Another new guy. I suppose you're trying to go to Toy City too? Unfortunately, we had to shut down the lift due to some issues. The infected, the rejected, have overrun the train station down there. Fortunately for you, though, I'm inclined to help you out. We have limited food up here, so if you go down and die, all the better for us. Or if you can find a way to clear the station out, we can also get food shipments from the city. You've got your own logistics. On the second floor, we have electrical controls that can turn the lift back on. Here's the key to the gate in there. There are 2 switches you'll need to hit. Just look out for the rejected. We had a few slip in before we were able to cut off the lift. They're here somewhere. It's screwing with our perception, and I'm wondering if that's not part of it. They don't consider us to be part of them. I got too drunk yesterday, so my punishment is to sit out in this wasteland. I keep getting the stench of old... I love the smell of the baking cookies the shopkeep always makes. I don't know how you can stand to be out here. Insanity, drugs, reprogramming, or all of the above. If you hang around, you'll see the shopkeeper come by. If you see him, just make yourself scarce. He likes to grab the most active of us and take them away. I'm not sure where to, or why, but the locals seem to fear it. They all seem to have different attitudes about this as well. Yeah, exactly. So I told him there ain't no rejected upstairs. Exactly. They told me no rejected corpse could be loved, but I seen how he looks at them. No, I could never love one of those creatures. They eat babies after all, but I be knowing a thing or two about womens. You can't keep the women off me. Yeah, right. I know what you've done to get a few beers. Best not be talking about that now. There's some guy watching us talk, and they call me crazy. All crazy and or defective. More candy. That's 3 out of the 5 we need. So I got this rejected pinned down, right? It's ugly, right? Well, maybe it was a she. But I swear, Fred, you listening? I swear that thing tried to talk to me. My vision got all... I couldn't understand the monster. I'm starting to wonder if these rejected really exist as we know them at all. But hey, here's the crazy part. The thing grabbed my junk. But like, it reminded me of my wife in some messed up way. Back before she disappeared. Looks like another captured toy made their way here. I got a fair idea on how you newer generation models process things. Don't worry. I won't say much that sets off that system in you. It wouldn't matter much if I did. The shopkeeper's been putting you new guys here more and more as of late, so I've run into a few of you. Unfortunately, I won't be able to mess with that thing in your... I won't be able to play with you. I see I've said too much. I can see it in your eyes. I have to wonder what reality must look and sound like to you. What kind of hellscape you must be in. Well, anyways, I can't help you. From some whispers I've heard, there may be someone who could help you in Toy City, but good luck getting there. I suggest you settle in. We may be stuck here for a good while. I love how this is combining elements of like multiple types of stories. A fish out of water story, a zombie apocalypse, a plain old regular apocalypse, and even a sort of like frontier sort of thing. This is really weird, and not to mention the fact that we're seeing this through eyes that we know are being filtered. We've been sent for an indeterminate reason. We have no idea why we're here. All we know is that we can't trust ourselves, each other, or really anything. Reality has been set forth for us. Oh my... Who are you? I'm just up here looking for some candy, man. I have no quarrel with you. crawl through here? Probably right here. Yeah, just leave your latch behind. It's no big deal. And you're the rejected. Two of you back there. And a robot here. There's switch 1. Can I count on you guys to stay where you are? Especially since I know you've got that little crawlway. Can't interact with you. Hey, Castle residents. We've been getting more and more of them toy soldiers from the shopkeeper. Not sure what kind of friggin' game he's playing, but let's scoot them through. We've got a lot of first and second gens here, but if we let too many of them third gen waves or more pile up here, we may lose the balance. Keep this electrical panel locked and turned off so they can't come back up after we send them down. The place may be something, but we at least have a bit of safety up here. Let's keep it that way. So there's like a class issue, is there? The elevator should be working now. Oh, and there is our 5th. Hey, bud. What? I can just have all this? What's the catch? Oh, I said I'd tell you a secret? Well, I think the rejected are monsters. But that's just my beliefs. I've been around a long time, and things just don't add up. Might be all the candy, though. Helps me see the true fabric of reality. I left my body a few times. It'll change you. If all this is just some experiment on behalf of the shopkeeper, maybe it's a social experiment conducted among those who can be made to see things however you please. Well, you did it. To be honest, this thing turning on so suddenly scared the crap out of me. Anyways, just hop on and take it down. Just know I'm gonna deactivate it once you're done. If you ain't dead, and you manage to figure something out, make some signal or find another way here and I'll get it back on. I just don't want those things making their way back up here. Well, down we go. Oh god, and instantly we are in a very different environment from the one we left. Look at this. There seem to be rejected sleeping in here. Best to sneak to not wake them up. Oh, it's like the robots are trying to keep them at bay. But some are already inside. Oh, this is horrific. All those screams from outside. Just how sentient are those things anyway? Attention personnel. Intake quarantine isolation procedures. The infected seem to have issues processing something. Using this, we can usually identify those with the issue with ease, now that we know what to look for. You should have a set of questions that something will have a hard time understanding. They will either blank out, or give an answer that makes no sense. The paper cuts off here. So they won't tell us what those procedures actually are. Hiya. Oh, hey. It's another toy soldier. I didn't expect to find anyone else down here. You must be new. Probably sent down from the castle. I bet they want you to clear this place out too, huh? Well, don't even bother. They know it can't be done. They just want you to get ripped apart by those things. The trains don't even run. The tracks are blocked by debris. Your best bet is to get the power on so you can get in the bunker. Try to make it up the elevator to Forward Base 1. I'd help, but I got business to take care of. Just a word of advice, though. Down here in the wastelands, our gear doesn't work so well. So if you see strange things, you just ignore them. It's really best for your own peace of mind. Well, I can't help but notice your spelling of peace there. And look at this, it's like Hot Wheels tracks. The door needs power to open. It's just, I'm really interested in what it's doing with its themes right now. I mean, it's doing some really dark, like, dystopian stuff, but all through the lens of toys? And they did show that these things were originally built for, like, military and industrial uses. Doesn't look like the train can be boarded from here. Better keep looking. Keep moving slowly while we're at it. All inbound and outbound travel has been restricted to essential emergency personnel. We apologize for any inconvenience. Nope. All these guardians are seemingly frozen in place. Some of them are in here already, but others can't manage it? Who knows what'll happen when the power is back on? I'm guessing open gates. That seems the most likely scenario. To all personnel, as the global crisis ramps up, we have to keep in mind that the salvation of something rests with all of us. We know you may have lost loved ones, friends, and family to this, but know that there's nothing we can currently do to save them. Do not allow any of the suspected infected inside, at any cost. If even one breaks our ranks, it could be the end for all of us. You keep moving back and forth between the language of redacted, infected, and rejected. All I know is we may have to make a run. Yep, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Go. Tritech.
Attention all personnel. The train to Toy City is temporarily shut down and will reopen when the rejected are cleared. I repeat, the train to Toy City is temporarily shut down and will be reopened when the rejected are cleared.
Just look at them, eh? Just, do you see those things? The way they just stopped and stared at the door. And their eyes. Shipping office. We regret to inform you that we are low on our inventories. We're sending what food, medical supplies, and robot components we can. So we depend on those things, but they're hardly different from us. Let's have a closer look around before we start pushing any buttons. To station staff, please let everyone know that we simply can't get enough power cells to move forward with full bot staff. Use the bot helpers as long as possible. Once their power cells are out, just leave them. Ration out cells for the bots in the best condition. I know it's unfortunate, but this comes from high up. Well, what's left of high up. So it wasn't always like this. The rejected are not human. Kill all rejected on sight. This one looks like it was like pounding to get in. Director, I suggest we move operations inside the bunker. They came and put that stuff in us, and we didn't even know. Who knows how many years, decades even, they were with us, among us. Reports suggest they've been slowly collecting us, adding to their numbers without us even knowing. There are just too many of them to test, and with the release of the information to the public, global panic has caused many of our facilities to be overrun already. We don't have much time to move deeper in where it's safe before it's too late. Just what is going on here? I mean, it's so clear that things aren't what they seem, but I can't even fathom what direction this is gonna go in. Come on. So there's that gate opened. And there's gonna be no making our way back out on the other end. Are we being programmed to not see bodies? To not register them? Staff, you should have all received the national alert. We don't have much time. I need us to double down on the guards and bring in who we can while we can. No doubt the public at the gates will sense something going on. Keep them back at all costs. Get the bots we have left that we don't plan to recharge and set them into battle mode, in case things get violent. These are hard times, but we have no options left. Emergency alert. Massive beings have been seen emerging from the oceans. They seem to be able to have an effect on the infected, possibly even control over them. We're aware your research station has begun to retreat into the bunker, but there's no longer time to filter the infected out. Bring in those verified to be clear, and shut the rest out. We're sorry, but there's no option, and your station doesn't have long before you're in range of one of the monstrosities. It's too late for us now. Save yourselves. God bless you. White House Resistance Coordinator. Is this all toy box framing even real? Look. We can see the Tritech logo off in the darkness of the fog. Just nothing about this seems right. Another elevator? Oh, it's so dark. Where are we going? Hi, you scared the absolute crap out of me. And you've still got a bot with you. I mean, it's blatantly from Star Wars, but whatever. You're here to trade? Wait, I don't recognize you. You must be one of those toy soldiers. We don't want any trouble. Just leave us and our people alone. If you're here for the train like the others, it hasn't run in years. You can take the lift outside to the top. Just go. We don't want your kind down here. You're lucky our bot has been reprogrammed and won't target you. Just leave. Go to Toy City or something. Just stay away from the facility. It said that we're placed here. Okay, we've suddenly started jumping randomly. But nothing here but a wall of file cabinets. So there are enclaves still surviving down here, though. Dr. Gears, as the head of research on this new phenomena, we would like you to take over Research Station Alpha once it's completed. Initial reports are showing that a concerning percentage of the population are inflicted with something. The inflicted seem unable to understand that something is wrong with them. Reports show some are stuck in a delusional state of reality. This pandemic is new, but the government is concerned this may lead to a global crisis, and we want you to take charge of finding out what is happening. Hopefully you can help stop this before it goes much further. Well, seems like that ship has sailed. And nothing at the end here. Well, let's take that lift. Heading back up, but back up into what? There you are. Another part of the castle. Then again, it did talk about giant monstrosities rising out of the oceans. Look at you. I mean, really look at you. What was that? But you're not reaching for us, just observing. No toy soldiers allowed. And so he willed it, and so it is. Oh, that music is so calming. It's almost like we're relaxed when we're out here in his presence. Meanwhile, that other guy talked about being banished out here, that outside on the deck was the worst part of the place. Although, I suppose there are some horrors for us to perceive. What is this? Fresh pieces. If you're gonna go parkouring on the old ruins, be careful. We've had some people go missing recently. I'm waiting on a friend to come back. He saved up his life savings for a jump upgrade and went to test them out. So they do have a functioning economy, I guess. What's with the blood, bucko? And what's with the weird scarecrow? Welcome, welcome, newcomer, to my humble store. Are you the guy who brought the attention of the shopkeeper? What do I need to do to get you out of here? You must know what I sell, else you wouldn't be in here. On second thought, maybe you don't. I would think the body parts on the wall would... I would think my fresh goods would delight you more. Am I to imagine that's actually a corpse? Regardless, I'll explain. I'm a doctor of sorts. Or for your kind, a toy fixer. If you can find parts, I can upgrade you. Unfortunately, I'm out of good parts. Find some pieces and I can help. Super strength, extra high jumping, invisibility. It's all up to what hardware you can get your hands on. For a price, of course. Find me 4 fresh pieces, and I'll install the hardware on you. Now they've all but told us we're perceiving things incorrectly. We're seeing this, like, idyllic world of toys that only occasionally, allowed for by glitches in our programming, the facade cracks. But some things we're left to wonder what it actually translates to. We know that we're an agent of this thing. To whoever comes next, I feel like I crapped my guts out. If I die here, tell my wife and kids I love them. Stay away from Dr. Stitch's food. Oh god, it hurts. It smells. Please God, let it end. Well, it looks like it maybe did. Yeah, just walk right into my house then. To be honest, I'm surprised to see someone new here. This is a high visibility area for the shopkeeper, so people usually don't stay long. That or he just takes people who interest him or stay around too long. I get to know your name, but I don't really care. You won't be around too long. I'd recommend trying to get to Toy City. It's easier to blend in. Just stay away from the facility. A lot of people go in there and never come out. All I know is that that jump upgrade would be very useful. Oh, we switch into a third-person perspective when walking these gaps. Oh. It's just like Toy Story on the Sega Genesis. Is that an infected? Oh, human. Greetings. You are marginally below current allow threat levels. Good to know. I'm currently on an assigned mission and unable to help you with any desired task. I'm also processing a higher priority objective to stay out of sight from the target shopkeeper. You being here is drawing attention from the shopkeeper. Please leave. I'm unable to continue my tasks. Please leave. Yeah, you know what? Fine. I know when I'm not wanted. They're both dead. And there's one more piece down here. Yep, come on, no. Platforming. Ah, I see you've found some hardware. Probably from that corpse on the ground. This upgrade looks familiar. I installed this recently on another toy soldier. You also found a good supply of fresh pieces. Here, just give me a minute to clean up. I can get that leg implant installed in just a moment. Then you're free to piss off into the wild. Well, we've done it. And look, Daddy, we can jump quite high. Ooh. And use that to get up here. Huh. You know, there is something crazy about this horrible dystopian setting, while you just kind of stare down at us approvingly with that music. So if we can get up here, yes. And here. And all the while, he's just watching us go. Wait, can we make it over here? No. Ah, it's so hard to control. Hang on, yep. It's hard to tell when we are and are not actually influencing our movement. Yep. And nope. Yep. And there we are. Well, we've made it into whatever this thing is. Only just barely able to make it. Oh, it's so hard to see what I'm doing. Everything looks the same. It's all like one color. But there's something burning over in there. I don't know if I can get to it, though. Someone's hiding spot. Scout reports. Day 1. I found a fairly safe perch in an old apartment. It gives me a good view over a nearby shantytown, the shopkeeper's usual walking path, and the entrance to the facility. Day 5. There seemed to be a steady flow of toy soldiers coming through the town, one a day or so. They usually travel down to the ground level, or else the shopkeeper takes them somewhere else if they stay too long. Twice it has eaten the soldier. Day 15. This is my last day out here before I return to base. A toy soldier has found jump implants somewhere, and it looks like they may stumble upon a refugee bot. And it looks like he may stumble upon a refugee bot. I'm going to confront him. Then I'll come back and return home to my wife and kids. So the bot really did kill him. The question is, was the human-looking body, was that this scout or was it the infected? No. I don't like you changing my view like that. Am I supposed to be here like this? Did I glitch this out? I think I did. Alright, now let's make our way out and through here. And now we can push this over and make our way across the gap. Slide on down and through to... And just like that, we have our answer. We have our answer. You're some kind of, like, eldritch abomination that rose up out of the oceans, laid waste to cities, and now we're one of your converts. Something that you send in here to make sure that things are going the way you want. What your goals actually are, though, who knows? Well, we made it up here. Aw, this is so creepy. It's horror done in a way... Horror done in a way that is very hard to pull off, and a very original idea at that. I mean, lots of games make it so that you can't trust your own perception, but to do it in this way... I healed myself. Well, I didn't know it was possible for me to have taken damage up until this point. But it is extremely dark. One of you left a gun behind. And a magazine. They sent my wife after me. She didn't even recognize me. I had to kill her. I have nothing left. So just who are these infected? Oh, ow, oh. Okay, 10% damage per hit. And a headshot on you will kill you. More ammo! Okay, we've really gotta watch for you guys. You don't make a noise. Not until you attack. Oh, but it is so unbelievably dark. Hang on, can I put that brightness up? Hello there. Powered down where you stand. These robots essentially representing how much time has passed. Ow! You came from behind me! Hang on. This is very... These controls are very, very sluggish. There's no aiming down sights. I can't even tell if I'm hitting you if I go for the torso shots. But it's so dark. I can't tell when you're coming, especially because you make no noise. Ow. There's a bunch of you. Like, why can't they make some kind of... Like, can't even have, like, footstep noises so I have some idea of where they're going to be coming from before they're already on me? We can heal from right here. It doesn't even heal us all the way. Okay, hopefully that'll be a little better. It's got this weird, like, blue tinge to it now, but whatever. Bang. Perfect aim with a pistol from that range. Why not? Howdy. Yeah, it doesn't much matter if you don't move. Gotta be here somewhere. Is there any reason not to heal when we can? This must be the facility itself. Ow, come on! Where did you come from? This game is extra jank. Alright, heal and ammo. No reason not to take everything everywhere. These things are so creepy, the poses they just died in. Kind of makes you wonder what the scene was around them. So creepy to have only that one remnant, that one piece of such seemingly chaotic scene that once filled these halls. Every door is locked. I really have to wonder if I'm not just doing this thing's bidding by infiltrating, like, a human enclave. I would not be at all surprised to find out that that was the twist here. But then again, why are we able to move through the castle so unopposed? Do they not know what we do? Do they not know what we're used for? And I suppose more importantly, are they not the same thing as what these are? Getting real sick of checking locked doors, but it seems like we may have started to reach the end. It just keeps forking off. And you never know when they're sneaking up behind you because it likes to hide them in corners. This one's just staring out, not doing anything. Looking at that bot. Oh, never mind, you will attack. Okay, I was starting to wonder if there wasn't maybe something special about you. Wait. Oh, you guys again. Come on, die. Die, please. Thank you. Whoa, you were huge. Crossing out test subject earlier. It's like the inmates had taken over the asylum. Like, I don't even know what. All I know is that, like, there was some kind of, like, scientific work or something going on here. Here's the fleet. It's perfect for any home. They were actually meant to be like home assistants. Oh boy. Should I be opening these things? This one doesn't seem to want to open. Oh no. Oh no, 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 and I caught you. You didn't stand a chance. So we can't fight you? Alright, so we do that, and then I suppose just slowly walk? Or maybe just run. Maybe we just have to run. Maybe it's not a question of stealth, it's just a question of moving. No, 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 I can't move because of you. Go, 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 go. This way, this way, this way. No, I can't fight and run. Can't do both. No! Come on. So it's one of those things where it's just choose your path, and if you choose the wrong one, you're dead. Through here, through here. That, oh, and now we gotta go back the other way. Yep. So there's literally no chance to do this if you choose the wrong one at first. Come on, close. And there you are. But we can heal up and rearm, at the very least. So these things are going to be hostile to us if they decide to awaken. Question is, what can we do about that? What's happening? Well, okay, 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 okay. Yep, go, open, open, open. Die, die, die! And we chose wrong, and so now we're dead. Alright, so run through here. Through here. Oh, come on, come on, press the button! Through here. Die, please. One of those headshots, please register. Reload while we move. Go. Come on. There we go. 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 Yep, there's just gonna be one of you waiting at every step of the way. Through here and down further. Kind of wish they would omit the gameplay, because it's all over the place in the gameplay and none of it is really done well. And then there was that weird, like, that weird platforming segment that it's like, what is this doing here? I don't know. It's like it's got elements of every type of game. What is this? Oh, great. Oh, great. No, we are going to begin the shooting now instead of before you get down. Yep! Okay, well, this is all a thing and a half. There's not going to be a ton I can do about this. Maybe if I can juke around like that. Nope, there is no chance of me getting out of here. None at all. There's no way to kill this thing. Maybe I can temporarily disable it so I can hit all the switches. How would I disable it? Hit it in the eye? Well, these things I can't do anything to. How can I hit the how do I hit the switches? Do I have to shoot? Do I have to shoot them? Doesn't seem so. So all you guys eliminated. We should be able to jump up there now, assuming our upgrade still exists. It does. Hit and hit. Yep, some real exciting gameplay right here. Just gotta hit a bunch of these things. Which ones still aren't hit? It looks like they're all hit. Which ones are... Oh, okay, that open the door. Alright, run, run, run. Go, 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 go. Where am I going? Okay, well, we made it, I guess. But yeah, this is what I'm saying about the gameplay, is that, like, you know, it really does not bode well when there's, like, a climactic boss encounter and 90% of it is, like, not even worth showing. Join the ranks of the toy soldiers. Oh, look at that face. What should I... Oh! Please, game, just tell me what it is I'm doing here. You guys have significantly less of an advantage when I have the opportunity to face you head-on. But all I can think is that I'm eliminating a lot of these things, and they're not what they seem. Dr. Gears, I regret to inform you that I'm resigning from my position here. There are also a good many of the other factory workers that are coming with me. Those things, the ones that came from the oceans, those aren't beasts. I've seen what they can do to people. I've seen the truth. They are gods. Gods of the new world. They've taken my family, and I've seen how happy they are. We won't fight you. Continue whatever it is you're doing here at the research center. But we are going. We want to be taken to our better lives. I wish I knew where I was going. Once again, being showered in ammo. And I'm not quite sure why this is an FPS. Come on, no, 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 come on, move, move, move! I can't move! Who are you? I mean, it looks like you're supposed to be a child, even though you're apparently the same height as me. What? Dr. Gears. So you did it then. You killed them all. Even her. It's over. They won after all. In the end, it's not your fault. Not really. Though if I could still move my body, I would kill you. You should never have come back. Do you even remember? Do you understand what happened? Based on the confusion in your eyes, their brain implant is failing. We have jammers set up here, but it looks like it was not enough. Too little, too late. You still don't seem to remember me. From before they took you. Well, I despise this, but I can tell you your history if you desire. Maybe it can jog your memories. If not, perhaps you can go out and find one of our sister resistances to help. If you can contain your bloodlust. To start, no one knows when the gods visited Earth, or if they've been here the entire time. We also don't know when they started secretly abducting humans to implant the brain wires. Some believe it could have been as early as the Dark Ages, but none can be sure. Regardless of when they started, by the time humanity realized what was happening and raised global awareness, it was too late. Billions were already taken, over half the global population. The worst part, the ones with the implant never knew. They didn't see the same reality. They seemed aware of the wars, that something was wrong with the world, but they attributed it to race wars, government corruption. Some were not allowed to see anything at all, just living a peaceful life, going to work, stepping over bodies without even noticing. That's when the shopkeepers revealed themselves. They turned the infected population against us. While most would kill us on sight, seeing us as monsters, they allowed select groups of them to see reality. They unwittingly integrated into our resistance groups, ready to be activated and kill us from the inside at any time, never even aware they were infected. The shopkeepers' plan worked. We had to stop taking in refugees without extensive, expensive, and time-consuming processing. All the while, those who waited were killed, or taken. Slowly, the infected population grew, even as the global population died. The tides did begin to turn once the resistance began the Robo Initiative. They converted massive factories to pump out retrofitted militarized models that were not susceptible to the shopkeepers' meddling. Unfortunately, this period was short-lived. Due to the global collapse of civilization, the Resistance just didn't have the logistical ability to deliver the resources to the factories to build enough bots, or the power to keep most of them charged. Most bots were told to work until they simply ran out of power where they stood. The shopkeepers were not idle either. Once the Resistance developed the bots, they began to create their toy soldiers. They used them to attack the factories in the Resistance. Over the last few hundred years, they had developed new generations of toy soldiers. Each generation seemed more and more detached from reality. And here we are. Here you are. Both of us at the mercy of the shopkeepers. They could destroy the factories and the Resistance at any time. They could have done it centuries ago, but they just don't. I believe this is just a game to them. A game they want to continue for as long as possible. We are just toys to them. I've been programmed and taught we must not give up. While my story and this factory may end here, perhaps you can continue the fight. I can detect that your brain implant is no longer working. You must be a bug in the newest generation. Or maybe they are just toying with you. Life will not be easy for you. Without your implant functioning, any infected will see you as a rejected. Toy soldiers will hunt you. The switch next to me will call spare train. Perhaps you can make it to Toy City. Just say my farewells to your sister as you pass her. Even though I find this to be somewhat long-winded and kind of telling us too much, relying too much on exposition dumps, that is a really cool premise and a really cool way to bring it all together in the end. Oh, and as we come back, we can see that these are all the inhabitants of the factory. Yeah. I mean, I was fairly sure even from the beginning that it was going to pull something like this. But just the concept of the reason this is all called the Toy Box is not just for the visual themes, but specifically because of the way this whole campaign is actually conducted. Not a toy train, but a regular old train. As the automated train departs, with you hidden away, you begin to wonder what comes next. What will you find in Toy City? Will they see you as a toy soldier or rejected? Was there anyone you used to know from before you were taken? As you ponder these thoughts, hardware deep inside your brain process and relay the electrical signals to someone else. The shopkeeper smiles. This ancient god of the universe is pleased. Everything is right on track with its new favorite toy. To be continued. I guess we can still fire our gun. Oh, what? Do we not get an achievement for that one? Well, that leaves one and only one more tape to retrieve. But in order to do that, we're going to have to find where that missing limb is. I really can't believe that that's been the thing that's holding us up. Oh. Huh, it was in the flower pot. Maybe they were hoping to grow a new person. Then again, that seems to be the entire nature of their game here, so maybe I'm not far off. Will this thing come to life? Who knows? I see. It's a pressure plate. So this whole time we could have just sat on it, is what you're telling me? Well, that is the last of the keys. We have successfully untangled this House of Horrors. And now all we have to do is complete its final challenge. And that final challenge will be, quite fittingly, to the end of days. The world is ending as a comet looms. Can you make it home to your family? Warning, anomaly detected, comet, ETA 164 hours. Titan Sickle launch, tracking... So, an attempt to stop this failed. So maybe that's the idea. Well, I can't even speculate on what this is going to be like, so we'll just have to get started.
End of the world. Who saw it coming? Sure, we all like to joke around. Might as well send a comet and start over. But could you blame us? This collective societal apathy was programmed into us after constant exposure to rampant theft, violent crime, homicide, and the government corruption that enabled and monetized it. But the comet isn't bringing a cleansing like those doomsday fanatic creeps like to think. The comet isn't the answer to anyone's prayers. The shit hits the fan and I'm a country away. Figures. Just my luck. I've got a ball and a chain to get back to.
Good evening, everyone. We regret to inform you that our efforts to stop the comet have failed. The governments of the world world united to face this great challenge. The entire world aligned together, united as one, to stop this extinction-level cataclysm. But unfortunately, our collective efforts have proven futile. Comet Nadja continues to barrel towards the planet. There is no longer any possibility of preventing impact. All leaders of the world, including myself, will now retreat to our respective bunkers in hopes of re-emerging when the dust settles, to rebuild society and lead the survivors into the next age, to come back from this great tragedy stronger and more resilient than ever. Local bunkers.
Alright, well, we've gotta go.
But will accommodate
Ammo
as
box.
many
Oh.
given their rations.
Will we be like fighting rioters on the streets or something?
We urge any
Fuck, here we go.
Press F to use the flashlight. Tab to equip the facelifter. I see. Huh, this almost has like Duke Nukem 3D vibes to it. I mean, such a feeling of hopelessness right from the get-go. Oh, we've even got like a little axe type thing on the end. The weapon itself is melee. Right click when equipped to change attack styles.
What have I become?
But we only have so much in the way of ammo. Spacebar to jump. Can we pick these up? Oh, we can. Alright, well, we're gonna want all of this that we can get. A med kit. Even for the fairly simplistic graphics, the atmosphere is certainly down. The burning city, able to hear people chanting around the corner. Hearing terrified people hiding behind closed doors. We just need to find ourselves some gas and get out of the city. Look at that gore. Wow. And we can't seem to pick up a handgun from here. And our health is probably not doing great. Yep. Rescue prisoners from cultists. Cultists? There's cultists involved? I mean, okay. Kind of seems like it doesn't even really matter at this point. That was a lot of blood for a lock.
You made me do this.
Wow. Now this gameplay actually feels quite satisfying. But this is a perfect example of how gameplay combined with a setting or a backdrop can absolutely make how the gameplay feels. I mean, if it weren't for the context, it wouldn't have nearly the same like hopeless, desperate, but yet still somehow in a defiant to the end way feel awesome.
This gas will get me far.
Well, we got the gas. We just gotta go get our keys. You know, maybe we could have brought those with us. Look, the way the blood stains your clothes. Oh, this is the kind of thing that would have caused some moral panic in the 90s. And I am loving it. Come on, die. We need health. I don't think it regenerates. Gotcha, both. And I wonder what happens when we do get to our car. country away, he said. Now, what's kind of nuts about this is that we're not even fighting for the chance, the hope spot of survival. The only thing we're trying to do is get to our family so we can die with them. Keys, there we go. Get in the van and escape. Die. Oh, what a thing to go out on, huh?
Been on the road for what feels like a lifetime, but it's only been a few days. The first day was peaceful. A surreal, queasy kind of peaceful. But that all turned to shit fast. The Doomsday Cult are out here looking for sacrifices. On top of that, shards of the comet have started to hit the planet. I've been driving by smoking craters and hearing some strange wildlife out there. Call me crazy, but I swear it only started after the comet's meteor showers.
Huh, so there is more going on here. Press tab to regain your bearings. Yep, there's my bearings. I got it right here. Well, let's rip and tear.
What's that thing? Kill or get killed. Not these guys again.
Yeah, I'll say it's starting to affect the wildlife. Die, 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 die. The problem is there's not much we can do to avoid taking fire. No, you don't. There's always the one more. I can hardly see a thing. Some rail tracks. We can probably go through that tunnel then.
Why do you come at me? I'm gonna have to shoot my way out.
These things don't seem to be affected by gunfire. Ammo box for a different type of weapon? Oh! Oh! What are you? What are you? What are you? When you die, you trigger like a self-destruct sequence or something. What was that thing? Okay. Well, if this is the case, maybe that cult has some more insight than we think. Train. Just keep moving forward and shooting. That's all we need to think about. As soon as we see those little glows of their guns, we pull the trigger, no questions asked. But at times, it is a long way without them, and we're just left to reflect on the situation we find ourselves in. There's really very little I can do to stop you from attacking me. And another one, just in time, just in time, just in time. Oh, wow, they're really doing a number on us. There's not a ton I can do about them. Look. Oh, the glow from within. The skeletal cage that makes them up causes all these crazy shadows. Oh, the rats know what's up. There's another one. Die. Back. Oh, how long is this thing anyway? Oh, it's the space between encounters that's the most nerve-wracking. And all these growths in this tunnel, just what are we walking into? And still there's the thought that none of this is gonna matter once this thing impacts. How do we get through here?
I've made it to Freya, barely. This isn't just a comet, it's an alien invasion. Some screeching metallic freaks have invaded Carthage. I had to take a few out to make it through the subway. If I can get inside Diamond Point Heights and make it to the top floor, I can get better reception. Hopefully you'll answer. Either way, I'll get to you guys, I promise. Just gotta catch that 5-star view we've always wanted first.
Alien or demonic? You see those things flying around in the sky up there? I really did not expect cultists to become the least of my problems. This game has gone in such an unexpected direction, and I love it. No! Didn't realize there was one behind me. Yep, sidestep. And yep. It's a good action movie. We had to get at least one scene of primarily using the axe. Anything here? Nope. Nope.
Kill or get killed.
Any health or anything? Yes, there we go. So how are you guys managing to survive so well? I mean, I can't imagine you'd be faring much better. Right, we need to pull you one at a time. Yeah, you seem to be able to hurt me from much farther away than you would think you'd be able to. So, do we have to, like, avoid these things, or what? I'm just gonna go with yes. Helicopter, if you could swing that light back around here, that'd be fantastic. Oh, the soundtrack is fantastic, too. Okay, yep, come on. Can we break our way in here? I mean, I can see the stuff right there. There we go. And we know where to go for more health if we need it. Wait, can we break this down? Yeah, it did not seem like we'd be able to. Die. Die. Health. Alright, where are we going? I love combining this character with this motivation in particular. Like this almost like Duke Nukem sounding guy. But his goal is he's going to see his family in the apocalypse.
Hi, you've reached the Millers. We can't get to the phone right now, but leave a message and we'll get back to you.
I've tried getting through over and over again. Where are you guys? I'd need to know if you're still out there. If you and the kids didn't make it, what's the point? Call me back. Great, the battery died.
Well, it's the end of days, and I may not have been able to find my family, but at least there's someone nearby for me to take it out on.
Bigger than your brain.
There we are, all the ammo. Oh no, does that mean that a real tough fight is in store for us? Well, might as well. Time for judgment indeed. Yep, and yep. I just love this music with this action, with this imagery. This game rocks. Yep, die, 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 and die. No, you don't. Dang. Love it when it hits multiple enemies like that. Oh, we are a one-man army. And they chose the wrong spot to set up a lookout.
Take care.
Oh, the way they backflip like that, the way their gun goes flying. Everything about this. Like, take note, feedback in a shooter is everything.
So Carthag falls, and here I am, top of the world. Our species was thriving just a few days ago, but we're going extinct today. Who knows what tomorrow holds? Our world is getting invaded by metallic screamers, riding in on monolithic structures with a demonic red glow to them. Our world is being seeded by comets. Alien fungi and tentacles consume the planet. And now as our skyscrapers fall, strange alien temples rise up, presumably to imprison the few survivors for who knows what nefarious purposes. As quickly as we built civilization, it's been torn apart by these freaks far quicker. But I know I'm not giving up. I'll keep fighting to the end of days.
And thus reveals the true reason for the title. Ah, that is so cool. I love a title that means two opposite things. I mean, it's simple, but it's really unexpected, you know? I mean, it feels so hopeless, and yet it's got that sort of like Duke Nukem action-y tone. We don't find who we're looking for, but in the end, it's got that sort of like upbeat tone and like a hopeful tone. Thanks for playing. Press page up during gameplay for a special shotgun surprise. Be kind to each other. Oh, hey, and we get the last two achievements.
Oh my god, congratulations. You win. you won. You played all the spooky tapes, and now your brain is, whoa, it's as hard as diamonds. And now you can stop. You're done. That's it. There's nothing more to see. The end. Just, close your eyes and drift away. Yeah, we're all done here. You're all cured. Goodbye, Cognita Virus. You know what? You're welcome.
A door is unlocked somewhere, say... right there? You know, I'm very... Nope, I knew it. I knew it. I knew you'd reveal yourself by the end. Revealing not a scream of terror, but a grin. Well, let's see what waits for us in the basement. We've come all this way. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Anything else down here? Besides this vast collection of impressive artworks. No? Well then, let's place our X. And that was the Dread X Collection 2. And wow, horror anthology really works just as everywhere else in the gaming medium. And I guess that's starting to become more of a popular idea because it's true not only here, but in the haunted PS1 demo discs, and, well, I imagine we'll start to see it elsewhere as well. I just think this is so cool that something like this can be packaged in such a way where not only is the framing device a game all its own, and quite a fun one at that, but also it allows developers to sort of support each other and do things collectively so that attention is given to things that otherwise might not have been given a second thought in a place like itch.io. It's a really cool thing, and it's really going to show how community-driven gaming in general has become, how the indie horror scene has really driven the genre. I mean, there's so much innovation here, so many things that you just wouldn't normally see in a commercial product. And that's what horror is all about, isn't it? Horror thrives on creativity because creativity is how we get that unknown. What better way to not know what to expect than to not even know what it is we're going to be putting into the VCR today? It's like Blockbuster the game. You just never know what you're going to get. Well, we're back here now, and it seems, in spite of the fate we seem to have discovered in the basement, we do in fact have the run of the place now, and I was right. By completing this, we gain the house. Or at least that's what I can tell myself. And I am happy to finally be a homeowner, I'll tell you that much, even if the place is a bit of a fixer-upper. Although maybe I won't be changing as much as you might think. I mean, I always did want a creepy old library for me to stare down from the windows and scare the neighbor kids who come up with all kinds of stories about the place. But if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.
I didn't really have an end game in mind. I just knew that I was fucking done. This was the last time. I drove 4 hours to Flagstaff. It wasn't much as far as plans go, but at least I was certain of it. Just keep my engine running and the wheels straight. That's all there was to it. I wouldn't turn around. Not this time. After that, I'd figure it out. On my grave, nothing could get me to go back. Not this time. Not even the sky falling down. All at once, it just turned on. There was no build or warning. One moment, it was a typical frigid desert night, and then it wasn't. It was so bright that I nearly ran off the road. But not like the daytime kind. It was like a trillion neon signs packed too close together, all being lit up at once. It's weird how quickly you calm down after something shakes your whole world. Here I was, confronted with cosmic shapes filling the sky, shifting and swirling and dancing in ways that makes your mind fold in on itself. But it wasn't long before I was just wondering if the sudden stop had fucked up my tires. Hell, people were pissed when I called to check in on them. Why the fuck are you calling at 3 a.m.? I just told them to look up. That's what I keep coming back to. The return to normal. The sky was on fire with God knows what, and I actually drove 3 miles to the next turnoff to get back on the southbound freeway. Because crossing over the middle was illegal at 3 a.m. with no other cars for miles, with the sky on fire. I was trying to call the entire time. I hadn't called Mom yet to let her know I was going back to check on you. Whatever. It's not like I was staying. Alive, dead, somewhere in between. I just needed to know. I didn't want to spend the rest of my life wondering. So I kept calling. And my phone died. Emptied by my persistence. A little reminder that this wasn't all just a dream. Normal. The old normal? Driving along the flat and endless highway. Sun crawling through the sky. The new normal. Driving along the flat and endless highway. Sun crawling through the sky. I was wondering if I could see it when it came up with all the other lights. Still could. The sun was the same. But the road, it wasn't so straight anymore. Maybe it wasn't any less straight. I don't think I even turned my wheel. But I kept driving by places I had never seen before. This is a road I had driven 100 times for more years than I care to admit. But I'd never seen that avocado stand before. Or that gas station right off the highway. Hell, do they even have those roadside gas stations anymore? Complete with a banjo playing local in his blue overalls, strumming along next to his old dog? Was this road always 4 lanes? Or did it used to be 3? I think it was always 4. It's funny how you might know something like that, but not really know it. I couldn't tell if the mountains used to always be there. I could have sworn I used to drive at night because I didn't want the sunset to blind me. But wouldn't the mountains have covered that? The way the hills would roll forever, little buildings jutting up at random peaks and valleys. Was it always that way? I came across a little gas station sometime later. One of those little wooden shacks with a mesh door straight out of a cheesy horror flick. It was old, impossibly old. Like, no card readers on the pumps old. No one around to help. The windows to the station were so caked with dust that I doubt anyone inside would even know I was here. Walking up to the door, I was met with the strangest odor. It was like a peppermint Christmas flambe covered with jet fuel. I couldn't tell if I wanted to vomit or dance. Opening the door, the smell became overwhelming. But I was somehow okay with it. It was like taking a bite of cake that's just too sweet, but you keep eating it anyways. The inside? Well, it wasn't a gas station at all. It was filled wall to wall with paintings. There didn't seem to be any consistency in the styles other than that they were all off. Not surreal or even dadaistic randomness. It wasn't uncanny or frightening, and yet it was deeply unsettling. But it wasn't trying to be. It just was. Whatever that indescribable quality, the paintings kept getting more so that, even without words to describe it, my mind could tell it was there, slowly being perfected, and that drew me further in, down a long and endless chasm narrowing into infinity, until I found them, hunched in front of a blank canvas. They were weeping, laughing. It was both. It turned to me as I approached. I wanted to paint a face that never existed in a color we've never seen. It was choking back tears. It grinned with a wild abandon. The eyes were gone out of its head. And yet, it saw me. It knew my shocked reaction. Eyes were getting in the way. But now I have seen. Now I can see. Now I know. It looked at me, locking eyes. Then it blinked. It was gone. I turned. I was never more than 10 steps from the door. I walked back to my car and took the nozzle out of the intake. It didn't really matter. I didn't have far to go. I could just walk. So I did. I was already home. I just hadn't realized it before. You greeted me at the door. You missed me. You were terrified. I couldn't find you anywhere. You were furious. You were dead. I never left. Never came back. I killed you. We fought like rabbits before we met. I wasn't loved when I missed. I left because I hurt you. Never loved you. I never loved you. I understand now. We'll always be together. I will always be without you. That is just one me. Infinity of that one. There are countless others. An endless fountain of infinity. I'm still ready. But now you're dead. You never really were alive. That is you. Only endlessness awaits me.